Hey everyone, welcome back to another best team video. This one is easily one of the most frequently requested teams. We'll be building today around Feraligatr in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver version. If you're enjoying this type of content, the easiest thing you could do to show your support is to leave a like on the video. It truly does help me out quite a bit and means a lot. Without further ado, we'll start with the most obvious inclusion on this team, Feraligatr. Feraligatr has some tough competition for the best starter in this game because of Typhlosion. Plus, a lot of people will choose to use the red Gyarados as their water type of choice, so Feraligatr is often overshadowed. Despite all this, Feraligatr has some great stats and excellent coverage moves, making it a very strong choice. Feraligatr's best water type move is Waterfall. This HM is obtained inside the Ice Path next to Mahogany Town. This move is 10 base power weaker than Aqua Tail, however, Aqua Tail has lower accuracy. Additionally, Waterfall has a 20% chance to flinch your opponent. Perfect accuracy and the flinch chance makes Waterfall a superior move. The utility outside of battle is also appreciated. The next move we will want on Feraligatr is Ice Fang, learned at level 21. All water-type Pokemon appreciate ice coverage, but this will be especially useful in Heart Gold and Soul Silver when battling Lance's Dragonites. Ice Fang is a great way to hit both Dragon and Grass-type Pokemon super effectively, which would otherwise defeat Feraligatr. Ice Fang specifically also has a chance to either freeze or flinch your opponent, which is very nice. Another coverage move I like to run on Feraligatr is Earthquake. This is a TM obtained pretty late in the Victory Road. In the meantime, you can run the move Crunch, learned at level 32. Earthquake is excellent because it is one of the strongest base power moves in the game and allows Feraligatr to hit electric-type Pokemon super effectively. Lastly, I would include the HM Surf on Feraligatr. Despite Feraligatr's much lower special attack stat, Surf is required to progress through the game outside of battle. This inclusion is really more for convenience than for practical battle power. If you'd rather use this HM elsewhere, I'd strongly recommend the move Swords Dance instead. The first addition I'd like to make to this team is Ampharos. This Pokemon is obtained very early as a Mareep and is especially strong in the early game of Johto, providing a strong answer to Faulkner's entire flying team and Bugsy's powerful Scyther. Later on, Ampharos proves its value as a strong check to bulky water-type Pokemon that Feraligatr struggles to defeat. I personally like to use a moveset of Discharge, Focus Blast, Power Gem, and Signal Beam. Discharge is a bit weaker than Thunderbolt, but provides additional chance to paralyze your opponent, which is especially appreciated due to Ampharos' low speed stat. Discharge is also learned by Level Up, which is much more accessible than Thunderbolt. Focus Blast is purchased as a TM at the Goldenrod City department store. This move is low accuracy but very powerful. Focus Blast provides super effective damage against steel types, which is nice when fighting Jasmine. Power Gem and Signal Beam are both also for coverage and available by Level Up. These moves come in handy against many opponents, such as Bug and Grass types. Up next is Heracross. This Pokemon is ridiculously strong and is available as early as Azalea Town. To encounter this Pokemon, you will need to headbutt trees. This is a bit of a long process, but it is well worth it to have Heracross so early. With Heracross, you have two good options for a fighting move between Brick Break and Close Combat. Brick Break is much weaker, but I personally prefer to run this move because of the additional PP and because it does not share the defense drop drawback of Close Combat. If you'd like to run Close Combat, this is still a very good choice. It is really up to your own personal preferences. Both moves are learned by Level Up, with Brick Break being learned at 19 and Close Combat at level 37. The next move I would teach is Night Slash. Unfortunately, you will need to teach this move using the move reminder in Blackthorn. This will cost you a heart scale, but is an excellent way to defeat both Ghost and Psychic type Pokemon that Heracross would otherwise lose to. Up next is Rock Slide. While it is probably unwise to fight flying types with Heracross, this is the best option if you're in a pinch. This move is taught by TM, which you can obtain from a guard on Route 43 after clearing the Rocket Warehouse. Rock Slide has a chance to flinch and also has the benefit of hitting bug types super effective. Rock Tomb is also a nice option, which you can use alternatively if you prefer. Lastly, Mega Horn is a great move for Heracross. The only downside is that you get this move super late at level 55. This move is very strong, but since you get it so late, I'd recommend running Aerial Ace in the meantime. Overall, Heracross is a fantastic Pokemon and has access to one of the best abilities in the game, Guts. Guts is super strong because it will boost Heracross's attack stat if you have a status condition like a burn. If you really need an edge in battle, you can even intentionally pre-status Heracross before important fights for a competitive boost. The next Pokemon on the team you can get as a gift from Bill in Goldenrod City. Espeon is one of the strongest special attackers in the game and evolves from Eevee via friendship. Just make sure that your Eevee evolves during the day or it will become an Umbreon instead. Espeon is chosen because of its excellent attacking and utility capabilities. The level up move Psychic and TM move Shadow Ball provide incredible offensive capabilities when paired together. Shadow Ball is obtained by defeating Gym Leader Morty. For the last two moves, I would use Reflect and Light Screen. Both moves are purchased as TMs from the Goldenrod department store and are valuable to decrease incoming damage. Screens are really great on a team like this because Espeon is pretty frail. This will also enable us to more easily set up stat boosting moves, which I will discuss more in depth later in the video. An important typing to have on this team is Ground. While Heracross's typing allows it to switch into grass moves that threaten Feraligatr, a ground type can similarly switch into electric moves that threaten Feraligatr. My favorite Pokemon to do this job is Mamoswine. Mamoswine is a very powerful ground Pokemon as well as one of the best ice types in the game. Mamoswine is obtained as a Swinub in the Ice Path. Note that this is the same location you obtain the Waterfall HM. Swinub evolves by level up. However, to evolve Piloswine into Mamoswine, you will need to level it up while knowing the move Ancient Power. You will likely need the Blackthorn move reminder to teach Piloswine Ancient Power. Mamoswine gets access to powerful ground and ice moves as well as the priority move Ice Shard. This mammoth annihilates electric type opponents and dragon trainers such as Lance. The final moveset I like on Mamoswine is Earthquake at level 40, Ice Shard, Ice Fang learned upon evolution, and the Strength HM. Please keep in mind that you will need to teach Ice Shard before evolving into a Mamoswine, as this move becomes unavailable after evolution. The last member of the team is another one of my favorites and is a powerful setup sweeper. Dragonite is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game and has access to Dragon Dance, which can further boost its strength while protected by Espeon's screens. There are a few ways to get Dragonite in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can either capture it at Dragon's Den as a Dratini, capture this Pokemon as a Dratini by fishing in the Safari Zone with a Super Rod, or by purchasing Dratini at the Goldenrod Game Corner. This Pokemon will require a lot of XP to fully utilize, but this dragon is so powerful that you won't regret putting in the extra effort. The moveset that I think is the best is Dragon Dance, Outrage, Fly, and Fire Punch. Dragon Dance and Outrage are level up moves. Fire Punch is also a level up move, but will once again require the move reminder in Blackthorn. Fly is taught by HM and is especially appreciated to more easily travel the Johto and Kanto regions. With this moveset, Dragonite can dominate both the Johto and Kanto region. If you don't want to grind for Dragonite, a really good early alternative is Fearow. More specifically, there is a Fearow available as a gift in Goldenrod City. This Fearow is by far the best to have because it will get boosted experience points since it's technically counted as a trade Pokemon. Fearow is a suitable replacement since it also has access to the HM Fly. This team is super well rounded overall and I am very happy with how it turned out. The completed team includes Feraligatr, Ampharos, Heracross, Espeon, Mamoswine, and Dragonite. If you have a team that you really like to use or any suggestions on how to improve this team, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and as always, have an excellent day.